Hey, it's Shel Anderson from Shel's Creative Corner and Shel Anderson Designs. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I blog at shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com, and my website and online store is located at shelanderson.stampinup.net. I would like to thank you for joining me today as we spend a few minutes crafting together. Today I am featuring a card that I made from the new Ornate Garden bundle. This is the card. Get it down here where you can see it good. Featuring these beautiful products, and I paired it with the daisy because of this paper. Okay, so we're going to get started, and I just wanted to quickly show you the beautiful edge dies, and this is the one that we're going to be using today. That's the Ornate Thanks bundle, and then the Ornate Style bundle has this stamp with these beautiful, beautiful ornate layers dies. Okay, I'm going to set those aside. Another part of the bundle is the gilded gems. There's the Ornate Garden ribbon. You get 2 rolls. One's terracotta tile and one's old olive. And of course, the gorgeous designer series papers. Now I've cut mine down to 6 by 6. I'm just going to flip through them. As you can see, there's beautiful foiling on some. All of them are double-sided, so there's lots and lots of choices. Okay. So for our card today, our card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And for this card, I used the DSP at 2 1/4. I'm going to change it up for this card. I'm going to go down a little bit so that I have a little bit more playroom. This one's going to be 2 by 5.5. And I'm going to put the borders on here with crushed curry on this card. I'm going to change this card up just a little bit. So I am just going to put some snail on the back. Oh, I'm all thumbs here today. And we just want a little border. I'm using the crushed curry because we don't have the bumblebee yet. This yellow is called bumblebee yellow. That's going to be one of our new in colors. So I'm just kind of making do until the new in colors come out. The 1st of June for you folks and the 1st of May for me. So we're going to try to match our edges here. And for this one, we used the green ribbon. This one, I'm going to try the terracotta tile. And what I did for that is I just kind of laid a piece of ribbon here. Trimmed that off. Flip this over. And wrap that around. Oops. hopefully we can wrap it a little straighter. You want to make sure you get your ribbon on here first before you put your border edges on. Okay, so now for these border edges. These are beautiful. These are in Early Espresso. And basically I'm going to cover those dots up. Oh, maybe I won't. On this one, I did on that one. Maybe this one I won't, because this one is a little narrower. Maybe I'll leave that row of dots open. Check that out. Beautiful. All right. Now I'm going to take my snips and just right here, I am going to make it look more finished. Slide this over. Put on some snail. As you can see, I have a little bit of glue there. Not to worry, it's going to dry crystal clear and we won't even see it. But I do see there's a little couple of dots that didn't get poked out. Now we're good. There we are. All right. Now, I am going to get out my paper trimmer and turn it around so it's right side up would be helpful. And there we are. Now just take your snips and fix your edges up so that it looks finished. And there we have it. All right. Bear with me just a minute. Okay, now back to our flower. This one I'm going to do in the terracotta tile. And what I did is I just punched 2 of the daisies, and actually I didn't use a 1/2 inch, I used a 3/4 inch circle for the terracotta or for the Early Espresso. And I'm just going to offset those daisies and give it a press. And there we go. That guy is finished. And I just put a dimensional on the back. And the top flower, I just lifted the petals a little bit to give it a little dimension. Easy peasy. Okay, card base. Now, we'll just set these aside while I do the other part of my bow. This ribbon is really, really super soft and easy to work with. Makes awesome bows. So there, we can get that out of the way. So we have all our components. Now you'll notice on this card that there's a little flower down here. That's a flower that I made because I made a mistake. I put a little tiny greeting there and I stamped it crooked. Even with my Stamparatus, I stamped it crooked. Believe it or not, it does happen. So for this one, we are going to put our card in the corner and we're going to grab a greeting. That one I used So Grateful, pardon me. This one I'm going to use a bigger greeting that says thank you because I have a narrower panel. See the method to my madness? So I'm just going to lay this down on the card. Try to have straight here and the same distance thereabouts from top to bottom. And when I lay my plate down, I can see that the bottom of that greeting is right straight on one of the lines on my grid paper. Okay, make sure my card's in the corner, give it another quick look, and I'm using Early Espresso ink. Give that a good inking and we'll press it down. Bam, pretty good, first try. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to mess with it because I like that it looks brown. I find that if you stamp the dark brown more than once, it almost looks black, and I didn't want that. I want it to look brown. So we'll take that off, toss that up there, and now all we have to do is assemble. Okay, look at that. Oops, I better shut this ink pad. Don't need that drying out. All right, I'm going to use Tombow because it gives me a minute of wiggle room so I can get this into the position I want. And hopefully I don't get my head in the camera too badly. If I do, pardon me. I just want it to be even. I see I have to do a little trimming here because I didn't get this quite even when I put it together. There we are. Okay, time for a glue dot. Pop that little guy down there. Oh, that ribbon's gorgeous. All right, all we have left to do now is to pop this guy on here. And I added a little wink of Stella to the center just to jazz that up a little bit. And for this one, I don't know, I think I could put 3 little gems down at the bottom. Grab my take your pick tool. Well, there we have it. layout, same card, just a little different colors. Same DSP, just different areas on the DSP. I hope you enjoyed today's card. See you later. Bye-bye.